If you want a new pair of exotic boots, you're in luck. Today's Lost Sector is dropping exotic legs and you won't want to miss it. We'll tell you what your best loadout is going to be, what subclass to run, and some tips and tricks to clear this Lost Sector relatively easily. Hi everyone, my name is Skyknight, and welcome to BlueberriesGG. The Lost Sector today is Perdition. This Lost Sector is found in Cadmus Ridge on Europa, with Barrier and Overload champions, as well as Arc and Void Elemental shields. The Surge is Solar and Strand, with the overcharged weapon being fusion rifles, and the threat is Arc. Perdition isn't the worst Lost Sector to farm, but it's not necessarily the easiest. The middle section with the 2 Barrier champions and 2 Wyverns can be rather tricky. Lost Sectors are much harder this season than they were last season with the changes Bungie made to the Legend power scaling system. In the footage, I'm 18 power, and the enemies still hit me pretty hard, even with 100 resilience and some damage resistance mods. Drop rates are also pretty lacking, with exotic armor pieces only dropping around every 3 to 4 runs. Despite this, they remain the only way to target farm exotic armor, even if it is a bit of a slog. For your loadout, I recommend Arbalest and Solar weapons of your choice. I used the Callus Mini Tool and a Solar Linear Fusion Rifle, but other options like a Solar Rocket Launcher or Machine Gun can work. You can also opt for a Chill Clip weapon of your choice, like Riptide or Deliverance in the Kinetic slot rather than Arbalest if you want to run Galahorn. Merciless is a pretty solid option to take advantage of both Overcharge and Surge modifiers, but I prefer running an SMG. Solar weapons overall are just the best pick here due to the Solar Surge. For your armor and build, I ran the Trip Mime Master build on the Hunter builds page on our website. However, for other classes, I would recommend either the Sun Wizard, Harnesser of Flame, or Mind Spun Suspender builds for Warlock, or the Undying Flame or Overflowing Suspension build for Titan. Both can be found on their respective build pages at BlueberriesGG. In the first room after loading in, just slowly take down each Harpy and try to put enough damage on the Hydra to make it retreat further into the room. This should trigger the spawn of a regular Void Minotaur and a Champion Overload Minotaur, and make sure to prioritize these. Feel free to use any heavy ammo that you have here. If you're able to kill the Hydra in this room, it's best to do so, but if not, don't worry. In the next room, kill the Overload Minotaur first, and then if you are unable to kill the Hydra, aim to kill that next. After them, kill any red bar enemy in the room before taking care of the Barrier champions. Once all red bars are dead, I like to prioritize the Wyverns. I used my super here, which made it much easier. Once the Wyverns have been defeated, the Barrier champions are up next. Try to position so that you're fighting only one at a time, and then use your Arbalest or Radiant subclass perk to break their shield and quickly burst them down. Once you defeat them, the boss will spawn. If you held onto your super from the previous room, you can pop it here to either try burst the boss down or clear their nearby adds. Once this is done, simply play further back and poke down the boss with your heavier special weapons, should you have ammo remaining. It shouldn't take too long to kill him, he isn't awfully tanky, and if you do have a Galahorn or a Linear Fusion Rifle, it shouldn't take you too long. And that's that. My run took about 4 minutes, which isn't too slow, but isn't awfully fast either. Feel free to go at your own pace and take as much time as you need. You actually have quite a bit of time before you lose your respawns. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on so that you never miss another one of our videos. We're aiming to cover every single Lost Sector and provide a detailed breakdown on how to optimize your runs and make it as easy to farm exotics as possible.